Good morning children, welcome to the science class. So children, let's start our chapter number 10, that is respiration in organism. Respiration, the process of breathing. Students, you know that the cells need to burn glucose to get energy. For this, the cells need oxygen which the blood brings to them. Where does the blood get oxygen from? From the air that we breathe in. How do we breathe in the air? We breathe it in with our nose. Space in the nose is called the nasal cavity. Do this activity. Start to take a deep breath. Breathe in for 5 seconds. Hold it in for 5 seconds and then breathe out slowly for 5 seconds. Observe your chest for these 15 seconds. What do you see? Breathe in, breathe out. When you breathe in, your chest expands, and when you breathe out, your chest reduces in size again. We know that the air that we are breathing in goes into the chest. Where in the chest does it go into? It goes into the lungs. The lungs are connected to the nose through a pipe. This is the pipe through which the air we breathe in and out flows. It is called the windpipe. Students, look carefully at the windpipe. It branches out like a tree into thinner and thinner tubes. ये tubes क्या कहलाते हैं? Bronchi. What happens when we breathe? We breathe in through the nose. There are tiny hairs like things in the nose that the air passes through. The hair warms the air and keeps out the dirt. So it's always good to breathe through the nose. As we breathe in, our lungs get bigger. The ribs lift up and out to make place for the lungs to become bigger. The air then goes into the windpipe, then into the bronchi and bronchioles. The lungs now have air that has mostly carbon dioxide. This air has to be sent out of the body. So we breathe out, that is exhale this air and complete a breathing cycle. This is how we breathe in and breathe out. How do the lungs actually get bigger when we breathe air in? Can you see a muscle at the base of the lungs supporting them? That is called the diaphragm. When you breathe in, the diaphragm flattens out and makes space for the lungs to grow bigger. The ribs also moves up and outwards. That makes more room for the lungs to expand as well. What goes in and what comes out? You have learned since you were little that we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. You know that our body takes the oxygen from the air that we inhale and adds carbon dioxide to the air that we exhale. Thus, does it take all of the oxygen out? You know that the air that we breathe, it contains roughly 21% oxygen. The air that we breathe out contains 16.4% oxygen. So the body uses only that much of the oxygen from the air we breathe in one cycle. Similarly, the air that we breathe in contains 0.04% carbon dioxide. What do you think happens to that percentage when we breathe out? It increases, of course. It increases to 4.4%. What did we just learn? Respiration takes place in the presence of oxygen is called aerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, sugar breaks down to form water and carbon dioxide as it releases energy. Anaerobic respiration happens when the muscles do not get enough oxygen to make as much energy as they need. The body can perform anaerobic respiration for short periods only. Lactic acid builds up in muscles which give a burning sensation. Thanks children.